Hi there and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Journalist reveals Bayern Munich does not consider Zinchenko a priority target. Reports recently surfaced online suggesting that Zinchenko could potentially become first Vincent Kompany signing at Bayern Munich. The Ukrainian midfielder has been struggling to secure regular playing time at Arsenal, with his defensive performances leading Mikel Arteta to opt for alternatives like Takehiro Tomiyasu and Jakub Kiwior. This lack of consistent game time may prompt Zinchenko to reconsider his future at the Emirates, especially considering Arteta's approach of selecting the best player for each role based on performance. Zinchenko would likely view a move to a top club like Bayern Munich as an enticing opportunity, providing him with the chance to compete for domestic and European titles. However, journalist Florian Plattenberg has responded to these rumors regarding Zinchenko's potential move to the Bavarian club. He insists on X that Bayern are currently focused on keeping Alphonso Davies, and if they fail to keep hold of the Canadian, they will focus on AC Milan's Theo Hernandez, who is ahead of Zinchenko in their shopping list. Zinchenko will be worried about his game time at the club, as Arteta remains committed to playing only the best performers. If we get a good offer for his signature, we have to consider it because we have more than enough cover for his position. Gabriel gets an injury reprieve and is now expected to be fit for the Copa America. The Copa America, a battle for South American football supremacy, returns this summer. Martinelli was fit and ready for the competitions, but Gabriel had an arm sling on his hand after the Everton game, which must have worried the Gooners. According to speculation, he looked set to miss the Copa America due to a shoulder injury he sustained against Everton in the season's final game, but it has now been confirmed that the injury is not serious and the arm sling he was seen wearing is only preventative. Due to another injury, the Arsenal defender did not receive an Olympic call-up in the summer of 2021. Then, at least a year later, in 2022, he missed the World Cup for various reasons. For sure, it would have been unfortunate if he were unlucky for the third time. Although the Brazilian will miss Brazil's friendly matches, it's being reported that the medical team expect him to return in time for the Copa America. It was disappointing that following a successful season with Arsenal, the Arsenal defender would miss out on another major tournament, but he is now ready to compete with the Brazilian team in the Copa America. Given his impressive performance for Arsenal last season, hopefully they will trust him to play a significant role. There are hints they will. In fact, I have heard somewhere that the Brazilian technical bench is worried about whether they can cope without him. Havertz again explains why he loves life at Arsenal. Kai Havertz recently reflected on his first season at Arsenal, which ended on a positive note despite a rocky start at the Emirates. The German forward put in significant effort to win over the Arsenal fans, many of whom were initially skeptical of his abilities. Under Mikel Arteta's guidance, Havertz has flourished and is now regarded as one of the Premier League's finest attackers, thanks to his effective deployment in a false nine role. Despite showing his talent and scoring crucial goals during his time at Chelsea, his overall spell there is often viewed as underwhelming. Now, looking to build on his success with Arsenal, Havertz is also preparing for Euro 2024 with Germany. When asked about his season at the Emirates, he expressed a desire to continue achieving more in an Arsenal shirt and highlighted the hard work and adjustment that led to his successful integration into the team. He told Ran, "Of course, it wasn't easy for me at the beginning. I came from Chelsea, one of Arsenal's biggest rivals, for a big transfer fee to a club that had an outstanding season last season. Fitting in again was very difficult for me personally. Once I got to know the people a bit and got used to the whole system, it became easier for me. It was always clear to me that at some point the sun would shine again, and that is what happened. I gained more confidence and also decided games, and of course, that's always good. That's why I love it at Arsenal and feel right at home there. Havertz deserves credit for changing the opinion of most of us about him because he was never a popular signing. The attacker is now one of our team sheet's first names and deserves to be considered such an important player. Ajax star reiterates that Arsenal is one of his dream clubs. Ajax star Brian Brobbey has once again expressed his admiration for Arsenal, naming them as one of the clubs he would love to join. The Dutch striker has been linked with a move to the Emirates in recent months as Arsenal looks to bolster their attacking options. Under Mikel Arteta, the Gunners have become one of the top clubs in Europe and are renowned for their attractive style of play. Brobbey, who has been following Arsenal's progress, has shown a keen interest in a move to the Emirates if he decides to leave Ajax. However, he also emphasized that he is currently happy with his present team and focused on his role there. He said, as quoted by Goal, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Arsenal, Tottenham, those are nice clubs, but if I stay at Ajax, that is certainly not a punishment. Brobbey has done well since returning to Ajax, and his 28 goal involvement in the Dutch league last season was a very good return. However, he does not fit the profile of the goal scorer we need, and we have to be patient and sign someone who will certainly be better than our current options. Before next season starts, there will be top options for our attack, and we have no reason to rush the decision to make him a team member. Arsenal to go back with another bid for Turkish international. Mikel Arteta intends to strengthen the left back position this summer. Last season, due to injuries and the player struggles, the Gunners were unable to find stability at the position, resulting in a player rotation. This had a significant impact on the left wing, as Gabriel Martinelli clearly struggled to impress. According to reports in Star, Arsenal is definitely interested in Fenerbahce fullback Ferdi Kadioglu and has spoken with his representatives. The versatile Turkish fullback, dubbed a better version of Zinchenko due to his ability to defend and win duels, is reportedly interested in a move to the Emirates Stadium, but it's unclear whether such a deal would materialize. It was stated that Arsenal's £17 million bid for the player was rejected by the Super League side. There was talk that they might return with a bid of roughly £20 million, but this may not be enough because the Turkish side wants over £25 million. With Arsenal likely priced out of a transfer by Fenerbahce, Kadioglu's chances of coming to the Emirates are fading. The allegations that a new Fenerbahce boss, Jose Mourinho, wants the player to stay further complicate matters. Arsenal make contact with agents of 12-goal attacker regarding summer move. Arsenal are looking to bring in a quality striker this summer, and Joshua Zirkzee is reportedly on their radar. According to TBR Football, Arsenal have initiated contact with the player's representatives, and it will be interesting to see if they follow it up with an official proposal. The fresh communication between the two parties certainly suggests that Arsenal are keen on getting the deal done, and the 22-year-old could prove to be a quality addition for them. Zirkzee has had an impressive campaign with Bologna, and he has the quality to thrive at the highest level. A move to Arsenal would be an exciting step up for him, and he could prove to be a solid long-term investment for the Gunners. However, the report from TBR Football adds that Bologna value the player at £50 million, and it will be interesting to see if Arsenal are willing to pay that kind of money for him. Although he is a prodigious young talent with a bright future, the reported asking price seems like a premium. Arsenal will be hoping to sign him for a more reasonable price. The 23-year-old Dutch attacker has 12 goals and 7 assists in all competitions this past season, and he is only going to improve with coaching and experience. He can operate as the center forward as well as a second striker. His ability to drop down into the midfield and link up with his teammates to carve out goal scoring opportunities will add a new dimension to the Arsenal attack. Gabriel Jesus has not been at his best and he will need to be replaced soon. Zirkzee could prove to be the ideal alternative to the Brazilian international. He could form a quality partnership with Kai Havertz in the attack and help Arsenal win major trophies in the coming seasons. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man United get encouraging update about Benjamin Sesko. Premier League clubs Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United are all expected to be active in the transfer window. They all need reinforcements before next season, as they all fell short of their targets for the 23-24 season. The Gunners are actively looking to sign a new striker in the summer transfer window as they failed to end Manchester City's dominance in the Premier League. Meanwhile, Chelsea and Man United failed to qualify for the Champions League despite the Red Devils salvaging their season in the end by winning the FA Cup. RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko is attracting interest from the biggest Premier League clubs ahead of the transfer window. 12 months ago, the young player moved from Salzburg to Leipzig in the Bundesliga, where he scored 18 goals in his debut season. Sky Germany journalist Florian Plattenberg has provided an update on the future of the young attacker. Plattenberg said, according to Sky Sports, the following: "There is a very good chance you will see him playing and scoring in the Premier League next season. We can't see him playing in the Bundesliga. There are concrete inquiries and offers for him. We can confirm Manchester United, Chelsea, and Arsenal have all inquired and started first talks. We have been told there is no final decision from the player and his camp at this stage of negotiations. There is a release clause the teams have to activate with a 65 million euros transfer fee by the end of June. The player is considering the best option. RB Leipzig is doing everything to convince him to stay. Sesko is totally focused on the Euros. We think there will be a decision in the next 2 or 3 weeks or after the Euros." The elite of Europe have taken notice of his remarkable goal return, but he has a lengthy deal with Leipzig that expires in the summer of 2028. All the clubs will be fighting to complete the signing of the striker, as there is a need for a new striker at Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man United. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.